not exactly sure where Granblue Fantasy Relink came from. It's a game that I had never heard of until I had a conversation with Antonio on the latest recording session of Megadad's Live. He told me this was one of his most anticipated games of 2024, and I Googled it as he was talking about it, and I thought that the screenshots and the videos were breathtaking, a very beautiful looking game. And then he proceeded to tell me that there was a demo available on PlayStation 5 right now. So as soon as we got done recording, I went upstairs and I downloaded the demo. And this morning I sat down and I played it. And holy shit, this game is absolutely phenomenal. And it has gone from a game that I had never heard of to a game that is all the way up near the top of my most anticipated games. It releases on February 1st for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Steam. And it's phenomenal. This game is absolutely up my alley. If you know the kind of games that I like, Granblue Fantasy Relink is what happens if Final Fantasy VII Remake had a baby with Genshin Impact. It oozes with style and action and flair and characters that you instantly click with. A guy like me who loved Final Fantasy XVI but was also kind of put off a little bit by how dark and dense and brooding the narrative was and the characters were. I love the fact that Granblue Fantasy Relink seems to be a uplifting anime-style fantasy experience filled with lighthearted characters that look like you're not only going to fall in love with, but are going to be so much fun to fight alongside. And the fighting is where all the fun came in this demo. The combat in this demo was absolutely breathtaking. It is simple, arcadey, and over-the-top action, but it's also got some really interesting systems where you can link up your attacks with other players. And in fact, there are a lot of players that are circling the battlefield that are in your party, and they all seem to be acting of their own accord, healing and casting spells and syncing up with you. There are these really awesome link attacks that you can think like Chrono Trigger, where you can partner up your abilities with other characters. And if all four characters on the battlefield do it at the same time, there's this grand link up, which projects an awesome magic-infused attack that just devastates your opponents. And the opponents are super cool too. The aesthetic and the style and the design of all the characters and the goblins and the people that you're rescuing, it all just it's a feast. It's an absolute feast for the eye. I just cannot get over the look and the style of this game and just how smooth and fun it is to play. I am super pumped for Granblue Fantasy Relink for the PlayStation 5. If you have PlayStation 5, download this demo. You will not be disappointed, and you're probably going to hit that pre-order button like I'm about to.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
The Hobbit! We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people.